Hello, Bilishkavava here with another MTG video, posting new videos every 2 days or every day, depends how I feel like it. So if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, why not subscribe to the channel, because it really does help. And today I want to talk about something. We're going back to controversy. We're going back to something in the Magic the Gathering community, the community I love. I think it's a fantastic community. But we want to go back to what's going on with Jeremy from Unsleeved Media, MTG HQ. He's been banned from the game for life. That's it. Banned for life. He can never again. He's had his DCI number terminated, and he can never play the game at pre-release or at competitive events. He can't even go to GPs anymore. He's been completely stripped of everything. For life, without the chance for appeal. He cannot appeal this. And they've also taken away all his collection from Magic the Gathering Online, the digital version of the game. He's lost everything. And that's kind of shocking to me. That's really shocking to me. Now, I'll admit, I wouldn't call myself a HQ fan. I think of myself as much more of an objective looker at this. I'm a very small YouTuber. I'm very small in the Magic the Gathering community. I barely think anyone sees this or knows anything about me. But I come at this objectively. I like box openings. I like old product being open, and that's what HQ does. He opens product, so I like watching that. The problem is that I think it's really crazy that Wizards of the Coast would step in and ban him for life over internet messages. Now, I don't think he ever told someone to go kill themselves. But this is the internet, so you're going to hear that stuff all the time. I'm a very small YouTube channel, extremely small. And I've heard people tell me at least 10 or 20 times to go kill myself. Just random people. They just randomly show up. They tell you go to hell. They tell you something rude, and then they disappear forever. You never see them again. So, this is the internet. And what I'm saying is, what he said, he was extremely rude. I guess someone can say that. He was crude. That's the best way I would say. He was very crude. He's very crude in his critique. But we shouldn't be banning people for life if they critique someone. It's perfectly fine for him to make a video calling Tellurian Community College the professor, saying, why aren't you reviewing card quality? Why aren't you talking about that? And of course the professor wouldn't want to talk about that, or Wedge, since they get so much sponsorship, so much product, so much love from Wizards of the Coast. You don't really want to go against Wizards of the Coast and get blacklisted or thrown to the side. So you always want to stay on the good side. But I think it's perfectly okay for HQ to do a video calling them out. Now, to be banned for life with no chance of appeal, I think that's rough. I think that's a lot. I think you could have banned him for 3 months and then told him, listen, control what you're saying. You could have even told him that he has to try and be more positive in the community. Something like that. I know that's kind of like censorship as well. Kind of like a telling you what to say kind of thing. And that's probably terrible as well. But maybe just tell him that they're trying to make a happy community and not a community that's going to be fighting on each other. Something like that. Maybe tell him to, if he keeps it up, he might be banned from the community for life. But I think straight away being banned for life. Remember that, if we look back at this, remember that HQ has never had any complaints in real life. He's been to a lot of RPTQs, GPs, filming, walking around with people, and never had any complaints against him in real life. So this is all coming from internet trolling, internet memeing, I guess, posting the frog meme, Pepe, and stuff like that, and people have been extremely offended by that. And we got to remember that he was rude. Some people think he was extremely rude to Christine, but she did just accuse him of constant internet harassing, not give any proof, not even a screenshot of him harassing her with like telling her to die or something. And she's basically completely ousted him from the community forever, for life. And that's an extremely strong thing to happen without any proof. Like, did Wizards of the Coast, maybe Wizards of the Coast contacted her and she sent screenshots of mean messages, extremely violent messages from Jeremy and his supporters, and maybe that's why they acted, because currently, just looking at from someone from outside the spectrum, just me out here, it looks extremely harsh to be banned for life without any chance of appeal for making some jokes and maybe doing some extremely harsh critique. I think it's extremely harsh what they did to him. And I feel for him because he's put a lot into Magic. He's been playing it since it first started in '93. And to be completely removed and never to go to a pre-release over something over the internet and never actually violently attacking anyone or verbally attacking someone at a local store or at a GP, it's kind of rough. Also, there's the second problem, which they took all his stuff from the MTG online, and that just seems like kind of petty and kind of greedy. This is Hasbro we're talking about, Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro. This is a multi-million-dollar corporation, and you steal this guy's assets and give him nothing in return. At least refund him. That's what I would expect the Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro to do. Listen, we don't want you in the community anymore. You can't play even online. Here's your money back, and don't ever return to this game. Something like that. At least give him his money back. If he has like $500 or $600 or $700 worth of cards in there, give him the $700 back and then cancel his account so he can never play the game again. It just seems extremely selfish and extremely rude for a multi-billion-dollar company to basically come up and say, we're taking your stuff and you ain't getting anything in return over some harsh comments, which I do not disagree that they were harsh. I do believe always constantly that we need someone like that. We need someone that will step up to Wizards of the Coast and hit them hard when it's needed. But to be banned for life, I was expecting maybe he would be banned for 3 months and be told to rein it in a bit just to control it because they want to make a inclusive, happy environment. But banned for life with no chance of appeal and stealing all his cards, basically stealing all his property from the online game, seems very harsh. I'm expecting that Wizards got information on what he said to her and maybe messages. Maybe she sent messages to him. I 100% believe that Wizards of the Coast was in contact with Christine, and they must have gotten more information than what we know, because if it's just the online, if it's just her saying, he harassed me constantly with no proof and he gets banned for life, that's really harsh. That is extremely harsh. And I'll do another video probably in a day or two about Travis Wu, which I also can't believe what's going on with that. But we'll see what's happening. Post down in the comment sections, what do you think? Do you think a lifetime ban with no chance of appeal is correct? What do you feel about them just taking his cards, his online digital cards, not refunding him anything, not giving him anything back? Is that just part of terms of services? It's kind of scary if you think about that. They can just, if you say something that they don't agree with online, could they just take everything from you, ban you from the game forever? It sets an extremely scary precedent, because you could be on Twitter. I could be posting this video up right now and someone listens to it, doesn't agree with what I'm saying, tells it to Wizards, and I can never play the game again. That's just crazy for me to think about, that the company would step in like that. I don't think Blizzard, Steam, PSN Network, Xbox Live, I don't think anyone steps in like Wizards did here. And now I know Jeremy is a huge voice in the community, and I'm a nobody, but still, that's a scary precedent, because you don't know who's going to be the next big one, who's going to be the next big MTG YouTuber, and how they're going to react to it. So that's my thoughts. Post down in the comment sections what you think. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Bilish Kavava, posting new videos every couple of days, every 2 days. Out.